Chappie, if you want to be in the gang, you have to be cool, like Daddy. Look how Daddy walks. Look how cool he is. You need to keep a gangster, Chappie.
You need to keep a gangster.
Yeah, you need to be cool.
Don't laugh at being cool.
No, it's cool. Even when you pull a gun, you have to be cool like this. Boom! Now you try.
No, I can't shoot people.
What?
I can't shoot them. They didn't do anything to me.
How are you gonna do the heist with us if you don't shoot people?
I can't do a heist. Heist is a crime. I promised.
Of all the films you've ever worked on, this must have been a real labour of love because it's been with you for quite some time. Can you tell me the story of its start to its ending on screen?
I think people assume that it's based on the short that I made, like more than it actually was. So it was only actually with me from about 2011-ish when I was writing Elysium that I came up with the idea for this film. The weird thing was writing the script for this and then shelving it while Elysium got made to only then come back to it. But yeah, it was coming up with the genesis of the idea in the process of making Elysium. Only then did I realize that there were elements from the short that I made in 2003 that I could kind of use, but the short wasn't the genesis of it.
And how difficult was it to put it together, especially obviously the effects with Chappie himself?
The effects were the easiest part. That was the easiest part. It was easy on several levels. He is made out of metallic, hard surfaces, which are very conducive to photoreal computer graphics. The lighting environment that I shot it in, like, you know, harsh Johannesburg sun, is conducive to photoreal VFX. And then the biggest thing that made it easy is that it's kind of like a sausage factory kind of visual effects setup. So when you R&D one shot with a photoreal robot, when you finally get it right, you just implement that system for the remaining 1,000 shots that have the robot in them. When you do films that have a lot of different bespoke computer graphics elements, that is where VFX is tough, right? Like where every shot is its own thing. That's really, really difficult. So VFX were easy, shooting was difficult for me on this film.
Why was that?
I'm not really sure. I emailed the financier when I was filming it, and I was like, dude, this is really difficult to film, and I cannot pinpoint exactly why. I wasn't happy to be back in Johannesburg, and some of the locations were really tough. It was just hard. It was like, it felt like I was at war. But I also felt like I loved what I was making. It was, I think that good films, you know, come out of struggle, and shooting it was not easy on me.
It's a tremendous cast. Was it everyone you targeted initially? Did you get everyone you wanted?
Yeah, luckily, yeah. It was a very unusual. Not only did I get everybody that I wanted, but I also couldn't imagine anybody else in the roles. So when each person's name came up, it was like, it felt like a slam dunk, you know? Like I told Dev when I met him that he had to say yes, because if he didn't, I didn't know who else would play the role. And that was true.
This is the work of Dion. It's the work of some filthy rogue program that he's been writing, and last night he brought a droid in here and it was sentient. And have you seen this? Do you know about this?
I told him no.
Okay, that's a lot worse than just failing to work. So let's use this situation to make a certain other robot shine.
Do it. Destroy that robot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Burn it to ash.
And what was it about, you know, Hugh Jackman, Sigourney Weaver, and Dev that made you think of them?
Well, you know, each character. I mean, the idea, Dion Voort made me interested in the idea of them playing themselves and kind of twisting fiction and reality. They are themselves in the movie, so I wanted to do that with Hugh a little bit. I wanted to do the idea of like, maybe he is Australian and he's using his real accent. And then I just pushed that further where it's like more of an Australian hick with a mullet. So that was an appealing idea. It was like this twist of fiction and reality that made me go after him. Dev just seemed perfect because he was young and intelligent. And Sigourney was like probably just because I wanted to work with her.
And finally, after this, what are you up to next? What have you got planned?
I'm gonna probably go straight into making Alien, I think. Yeah.
And when will we expect to see that?
I don't know because it's going to take a long time to develop. So it's like a shifting target. You know, I'm not sure exactly when it will come out.
You think you're real?
We don't get away with this. He's special!
I am consciousness. I am alive. I am Chappie.